Hey family, we have a new crew tier with exclusive members only polls, messages, and content. We already have some videos live, like our skeleton key reading, a spirit animal bird reading, so I'll see you on the other side of the Onyx Key. Make sure you hit the join button so you can go deeper down this experience with me. Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we're back with another pick a card reading. It's timeless and it is love based. We will be seeing who has a secret crush on you, their next move, the whole shebang with the secret admirer theme. I know you guys should be really excited, especially the sticklers in the comments, that I have you guys on a little bit of a stricter schedule. So I am filming this during the new moon in Pisces, real time for me. So you should see it closer to spring, so the theme aligns a little bit. Also, I love that you guys like this theme a lot, because as soon as I sit down, this is the second time I've done this series where a flower that's not on a thumbnail comes through, like, ooh, do that one next, or please put it on there. So if you're really liking this reading, make sure you let me know in the comments. Put your flowers, because when I see them, I'll definitely look, because especially as we do this more often. But the one that I'm channeling now is the pink lotus. If you're looking for pink lotus, fun fact, the one before this, I took it off the thumbnail, actually. I think whatever Power 4 is in the one right in the, because it's a playlist now, so you can go back to the Secret Admirer playlist. In the one before this, I think it was Power 4, okay? So whatever Power 4 is, maybe go to that one. But also, I have, how do you pronounce that? Frangipani. Go to that one. That one's pink. Go to the pink orchid for now, okay? And also, this is one of the themes we've been doing for a really long time, and we will keep it, but I will do plan on building on similar concepts, since based on the polls I put up, you guys really like the incoming love, like what options kind of are around you, and what to anticipate versus fixating on specific people, which I love, love, love. I've been encouraging you guys to do that. So I'm happy that there's been a shift in, oh, we want these types of readings. I will gladly do tons and tons of those types of love readings. And I already have some concepts. So stand by, both publicly and in memberships, all right? So I'll just let everyone know how it goes. For those of you that are new, we read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You simply have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. You'll discover that in each of your piles if you are new, okay? Now, for those of you that are visually impaired, or if you'd like to choose based on me verbally describing each pile, I'll even hold it up for the rest of you. Again, pile number 1 is the yellow daffodils. It's multiple, so it's plural. Pile number 2 is pink and orange frangipani. I think I'm saying it right. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. Pile number 3 is the white jasmine. And then pile number 4 is the pink orchid. Okay? I'll give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1, my yellow daffodils. Let's see who has a secret crush on you and their potential next move. So for those of you that are new here, I read as well as channel past, present, and incoming energy. I do read a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You simply have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey, okay? So speaking of that, this is a pile that's already getting an energy of a reflection. Something about pausing for reflection, or a literal reflection, possibly on a mirror, or just something that's reflective in nature. I'm also hearing trains and something about railroad tracks. All right. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Tell me who is secretly admiring or who has a secret crush on my pile number 1, my yellow daffodils, and their potential next move. If you are new, the approach we take here is we do peel through all of the things. I'll give it a shuffle, and we lead with what you should be most interested in and where your spirit team would most likely lead you to go. So that should be the dominant energy. And if there isn't one, then we see what the most important thing you need to be cognizant of, all right? Happiness. You know, some of you really like the color yellow. That's sweet. And that may be why you picked the daffodil. You're just like, I like the yellow flower. Some of you are just really excited about springtime, maybe a relevant period of when you kind of have the revelation, you kind of understand who this is, figure it out, or they approach you, whatever the thing is. And this could also be someone you associate with either the color yellow or springtime, okay? All right, let's see the bottom. We have persistence and happiness. This could be someone that you consider to be a little bit happy-go-lucky. This could be someone with that's just really optimistic in nature. Okay, just feel really good or appear to feel really good most times, okay? This could also be someone that goes out of their way to make you happy, like do things to make you feel good, or maybe they make like joking comments and they always like every time you see this person, you know it's gonna be a laugh, right? Could be that as well. All right, let me see. Tell me more about my yellow daffodils. Secret crush on them. The Emperor. Very you know, this is someone with a lot of active energy. I'll say it's a very energized person, right? Persistence and happiness is someone that's typically like a bit of a jokester, someone that's always like trying to make everybody happy or laugh, or just a very light energy in a very aggressive way. Like, I know the word aggressive may seem to be a lot, but it's someone that's very active. Like, this is someone that announces their presence in the room. Like, you should not be confused about, well, I won't say about this person admiring you in that way, but like as far as noticing the person, this is someone that you have noticed in some instance. They are loud. They are loud, okay? So let me pull more. I mentioned spring. This person may be born in the spring, which makes sense because the Emperor actually is ruled by the sign of Aries. Aries. Wow. I don't know why I said that. It's not a real thing, but Aries season, which is the astrological new year. Okay. The initiation of spring. Okay. Whatever, you know, if I'm not mistaken, that's the 9 of Cups. Happy-go-lucky, always feeling good, possibly a little bit boastful. I heard the word boastful. And like, this is just a really, like, it could be obnoxious. Like, the only way this would annoy you is if you like quiet and like this person's really loud in the morning. I get away with somebody being really loud in the morning. It's like, let me finish waking up. I haven't had coffee, or just like something about this person. They are just loud. They are excited. But the beauty in that is they get things going. Like, they get you excited. They bring energy. They're just like, the thing about them is, like, I don't know what they mean to be loud, and I want to be like, they like a part of it. Yeah, this person really does like to be seen in this Emperor energy. Like, they like attention, but it's kind of like they really want everybody around them to feel good, right? That's why we have persistence and happiness. Like, oh, y'all, like, where you sleep, like, get coffee, do whatever you need to do. But like, I don't want to be in a room full of people that are just dry and just boring and depressed. Like, get up. That's this person's energy. So yep, it is the 9 of Cups. It is, let me see here. It absolutely is. So just someone that very self-assured, feels good within themselves. They know how to pick up their own energy, and by them being good at keeping themselves uplifted, they're good at uplifting other people as well. Just high energy, right? Like, it's exactly the type of person you need if you're like if you're going to class. For you, those of you that are a little younger, like, you know, you need to get your energy up for a class you're going to have to actively participate in, or if you're going to like the gym, or like if you're doing something that you need to be alert for, this is the person you bring. So let me see. Tell me more about my pile number 1, my yellow daffodil, incoming. Three of Wands, looking ahead. Like they're always looking ahead to what's going to be fun, what's going to make you feel good, what's going to make them feel good, what's going to like raise energy in any group settings, like whatever environment they're in. They're like, oh no, what can I do? What can I prepare myself to do now that's going to like lift everybody up, make everybody feel good and things like that. Okay. So I love it. That makes me happy to see. It feels like a person that really just cares about contributing to their spaces, right? So let me see, got the Five of Wands. I know these cards are of that shade, but the word orange is here. So something about the color orange. Maybe this person likes the color orange. Maybe you associate them with the color orange. But you know, Aries is associated with red, like red, orange, those bright, grounded energies. They are associated with the lower chakras. So this person probably is very physically active. Even if not, they just bounce around the room. Okay, that's the vibe. It's very stimulated energy. Five of Wands is very protective energy. It's someone that's willing to go to war for the people they care about, the people they love. Like, so it could be someone that's a little bit protective over you as well. Like that's just the overall personality. And I'll see if I can get more instances of like the setting and all of that with the rest of the decks that I have, because I'm describing a person. Like if you know a person like this, you will not overlook them. You know exactly who I'm talking about because they're loud. It's a loud person, okay? Let me see. Tell me more about my yellow daffodils. Yeah, loud like the deck, because I don't know. It's like very sharp, very crisp. Tell me more about my pile number one. Who's secretly admiring my pile number one, please? Who's secret was a lot. We're not doing all of that. But we will take this one here, and why not that one? Because of how they fell, this one is going to be very clear, very obvious about them. But this is going to be something that kind of slips in the, like, I don't want to say, I keep wanting to say slips on the back burner, right? Like you may have put this person on the back burner or something on the back burner. They may have put something on the back burner related to you, but backtracking and like in some form of backtracking, going back to something is a revelation about the person that make like something about a revelation. Let me just see what this is. Adjustments are required. We got the third quarter moon. Yeah, something about an adjustment. I mentioned a backtracking, right? I did. And like something about you needing to adjust, this person needing to adjust, like something needs to be changed or something was changed. Okay. And in the backtracking, going back, reassessing of something, this is more of a revelation about whatever adjustment or even just this person in general. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Feels like, okay, so this actually is a person that's a lot more grounded and stable than you would expect. So I like my description of the personality because it's like, okay, now that I'm telling them, let's go ahead. This person is very good at adjusting for the sake of stability. So like when they have a vision, when they have a goal, when they have a perspective, like they are very grounded. They are long-term minded, because I could see why some of you selecting this pile may be like, oh no, not that person. Because like I got a wave of needing to describe this person so that you can't deny whoever it is. I don't know. But whoever it is like, no, this person's a lot more stable than you're thinking they are. When it comes to the long-term vision, because that's my Three of Wands, that's my fixed moon. Okay, one or both of you may have a fixed moon. So the moon in the fixed placement would be Taurus, it would be Leo, it would be Scorpio, and it would be Aquarius. And for whatever reason, I keep wanting to say Sagittarius and Pisces, which are not, they're mutable signs. So something about those signs could be applicable to your table, okay? I've got Have Faith in Your Dreams, which is a waxing crescent. Feels like someone you met or are meeting at the early stages of something. Like whether you met them at the early stages of a project, when you first started a job, when you first got to school, just something about just early stages, because that waxing crescent is like we're just getting started, and then we got that third quarter, right? And that fixed moon is like we're looking ahead to where we're gonna be, right? Especially if you guys are young, like if you're young and unstable yourself, right, in terms of life and lifestyle, give yourself time to grow and like think about where like some of you that are in school, like your classmates are kind of headed, right? Versus like, oh, right now, because most of you are like one step literally from your parents' house. Like depending on your age, right? Just kind of think about your goals and the people you're dealing with goals in terms of career and things like that, okay? When you're really young like that. Now, my grown folks, this person feels grown. Like this is someone that is of an age that is adult, right? And I don't know, something about their spirit, their energy, you're like, no, they need to calm down. I don't know. Let's make sure that we're looking at people's actions along with their energy, because this person's aura and energy just so bright, so loud, just so loud that like you may actually be overlooking like key qualities in them that would interest you. Because this is the secret, like this is someone that hasn't pursued you yet because they don't feel like you would be interested. And they may be right depending on where you fall in the pile, because like something about the loud nature, like I needed to pinpoint, oh, this person's loud. Some of you may not like that or may think you don't like that, if that makes sense. This feels a little bit overwhelming in the side of you that would need to be encouraged in that area, okay? Now, some of you, you like that loud energy. You love that loud energy, but you don't take it seriously. Like that's this person's perception. Like I'm all up in this person's business. This is a loud person that wants you to know that they're interested. So maybe it's someone you rejected, or someone that's like, no, Power One would absolutely reject me. Like they are open. They're an open channel for me to tell you they are interested, okay? So like if you give them any sign of interest, they going for it, okay? That's what this pile says. So, but they are a lot more stable than they appear. Let me pull from here. Tell me more. I do want to pull from them in the pop so I can get more environments, because some of you may be like, I know a lot of people that are loud like that. It's funny. Tell me more about who's secretly admiring. Pile number 1, the yellow daffodils. This is someone that would absolutely go, but this is someone that's persistent enough to like, persistent and patient enough to like literally, I didn't realize that was there, slow down and like be like, okay, maybe I'm being a little too aggressive with Power One, or maybe I don't need to be quiet as loud when I see Power One. Because if I'm being quite honest, like at least half of you, this person, yes, they're loud, yes, they can be chaotic, but like they're really putting on a show. They're being real extra when you're around because they're interested in you. So some of you, that's not even this person's true personality. I don't want to make it seem like they're being phony. It's just an exaggerated sense of how they actually behave. Like this person is not half as loud as they are or you perceive them to be, because like I said, they go out of their way to be that way for your attention. So we got slowing down. Just because we want something so bad doesn't mean we have to rush into it. Take a moment to talk with your partner or self to reflect on what is best. This is someone that's probably going to tone it down a little bit, not because they're not as interested, but if it's turning you off, they've noticed, okay? Or if it's not getting your attention at all, they've noticed. So like, let me just slow down and see, like, let me just be myself. Let me interact with Power One in a normal human way, because that's what I'm getting here, okay? It feels like someone that thinks that to get someone they're interested in's attention, they need to be a little bit showboaty. And something about you and your energy, it doesn't seem to be working. I've got, yeah, family and friends. The support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection. I love it, because that's going to be the approach here. Look at that, fitting perfectly. It's the person, I'm telling you, this person fits perfectly with you. It just doesn't seem like it because how they're going about it, right? So someone that will try to get to know you through friends, maybe like become a friend, or if they know your family, if they know your friends, or you have mutual friends, acquaintances, they'll go that approach so that they can authentically like feel you out. Because again, this is crush, right? Like this is someone that saw you, thinks you look good, and trying to get to know you further, or a coworker or a classmate, or somebody you know from somewhere on a surface level that's trying to go deeper, but they've misread your personality, or are realizing that you're misreading their personality, if that makes sense. So let me pull here. Be more about my Power One. The yellow daffodils. But yeah, this is someone that's going to kind of slow down, reassess, and make it clear to you that they are willing to slow down. If they're high speed, go, 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 for the sake of starting a family, cultivating relationships, right? Because some of you may perceive this person as someone that doesn't prioritize relationships, like not being stable enough to do that, okay? So tell me more about my yellow daffodils who's secretly admiring them. What's this person's next move, since it's this one distinct person hit the table? One distinct person hit the table. Look at me. I'm going to shuffle more and grab. Self-indulgence, we got self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So letter S could be relevant in some way, but that slowing down in self-indulgence seems like slowing down to like reassess, right? Like, how am I coming across the pile one? Like, what do I think pile one would be interested in? Like, that seems to be the next move, the approach. Some of you with the self-indulgence, you may be seeing this person as a little bit of a selfish energy, especially with that 9 of Cups. Like, some of you see this person as super selfish. Like, you're like, no, that's not my type, because like I like people that are not as selfish as this person. That's how you're like kind of selfish and self-absorbed. You may, okay? And not to bring up all of the quality traits, but I'm being told to mention to you that you may be misinterpreting someone's energy like that. Because if they're highlighting those qualities to you to get your attention, then that's how you're perceiving them. Especially if you're a little bit pessimistic in nature and you don't trust people. Yeah, we've got the snake, competition, and enemy. The other woman, look over his shoulder. Especially if this is someone that like you may think is like really like the type that dates like a lot of people at the same time. Like, some of you may have a certain perception of this person that's not necessarily true. You know, 5 of Wands and the snake feels like really competitive energy. So themes of competition and things of being competitive, you would associate this person with. And it doesn't have to be shadow, it's just like competitive. Like, let's say you're at the gym, like this person's really competitive at the gym. Maybe, you know, they're into things that require competition, like that's their thing, that those are their hobbies. So that's their nature, right? Whether you admire that or not, okay? Others of you, this is also someone that's feeling like there is a bit of competition for you. Like, there's multiple people that are interested. Now, granted, this is the only one on my table that's loud like that, but this person seems to have the perception of there's multiple people that are interested in you, and they seem to be down for the competition, like very selfish and, oh, I'm going for pile one. I don't know where those other people fall, if I'm being quite honest. Maybe friends, maybe people that know your family, but the other did not step on the table loud. This is the only one that came on your table as far as being really invested in you in a way that you would appreciate, okay? So what is this one? Got not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. Some of you, this person thinks they may have offended you, unintentionally so. If that's the case, then you already know what I'm talking about, if it's true. And if not, if you just don't like how loud this person is all the time, so like you catch another bus, I don't know what it is. I mentioned trains or whatever, like something about there's a avoidance. Like, it may be someone that feels like you're avoiding them, or they may have actually slowed down and started avoiding you, and you probably was like, whatever happened to that really loud person? You know, I really appreciated how loud they were at the gym. It got me amped up. But like, this person may have felt like they needed to pull their energy back because they were just doing too much. And like, they may even be a little bit embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they've perceived you as being mean to them. I don't know how, it depends on the level of depth you know this person, okay? At the bottom, yeah, I got healing heart. I got healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationships. Could be someone whose feelings got hurt a little bit by you. You may feel like you were mean to them, or may feel like they were accidentally too rough and aggressive, because this personality can be accidentally rough and aggressive and offensive because they're so loud and aggressive and active that they move kind of on impulse and instinct, and they may accidentally say something, and it's like you don't know this person to either joke in that way, or like you said something that was kind of ignorant, right? You don't know this person like that. Like, it just, I could see that happening. So if the person feels like they offended you, or if they were just getting on your nerves and you offended them intentionally, I can see that in some instances as well. That's on the table. So I'll pull, you know, it's not that long. I want to pull from Mom and Pop, because tell me more about this pile one really quick, and then I'll get your advice and close you out. Let's grab a couple. Pile number one, yellow daffodils. Tell me more about this person, this very distinct person. Yeah, loud. Hot sauce, attractive, feisty, on a roll, temperature, climate debates. Could be somebody you were debating with, got into it with. So again, I mentioned very protective over you, very aggressive, could be in competition with other people. Just all of those aggressive, combative, competitive, loud instances just hit the table. But it is someone that is very attractive. Like, this is someone that you would be physically attracted to. Even that description of like, those of you that may not necessarily be interested, at least at face value, because you don't know this person, remember, it's someone that you're like, oh, they look so good, but I would never, right? They look so good, but they already on my nerves. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe of this pile. And this person got a wave of your frustration or annoyance, or maybe they think you flat out just don't like them as a person, right? So they either just leaving you alone or whatever it is, okay? So let me see the bottom. I don't need any more. It's fine. We got hermit, introspection, meditation, relaxation. I did mention that pulling back, that slowing down of energy. The not today feels like somebody that pulled back their energy because they felt like they were doing too much. Letter H could be relevant, or just in general, right? Like, it just feels like somebody's like, yeah, let me just think about how I'm going about pile 1, or maybe I should leave pile 1 alone because they're not interested. Okay, so I just described a person in depth to you. Technically gave situations that it would apply, so it's up to you to decide who this is. Let me get your advice. Tell me what I need to let this pile 1, these yellow daffodils, know regarding this person. What does this pile 1 need to know about this person? Number 9 could be relevant. Like, I got 45 here, reduces to 9, and typically the Hermit card in tarot is number 9, even though this is an oracle deck. But it does say pay attention to your dreams. So your dreams are giving you insights regarding whoever this is. So just watch that and be aware of that. Because usually when we have dreams, it's like a subconscious thing that we're either not avoiding or not realizing. So your dreams are definitely a thing when it comes to this specific person. And then we got excuses are heavier than resistance. Feels like an avoidance of something, okay? So paying attention to your dreams and making sure we're not making excuses for things. Because again, excuses are heavier than resistance. Resistance does feel like physical activity, like the gym and things like that. So for those of you where you needed that specific message, but we also talk about strength and the weight of things and circumstances as well, okay? So that is all I have for you today, my pile number 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the crew. We have a lot of exclusive messages on the Onyx Key tier. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 2, my pink and orange Frangipani. Let's see who has a secret crush on you and their potential next moves. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. So I have some alignment already ready to go for you. Your Frangipani, orange and pink. Your card at the bottom of your deck, orange and pink. Actually, it says mountain pink, large orange sulfur. So this is the card of aspiration. So this could be someone that maybe you wouldn't expect to be interested in you, because aspiration feels like aspirational, like someone that you would kind of see as like your ideal person, or someone that sees you as such. All right, so let me go ahead, slide this over, and get you your overview. A pile number, is that what that is? Nope, but it does look like pile number 1 a little bit. So I'm gonna be picking multiple piles. Good for you, love it for you. My pile number 2, my pink and orange Frangipani. Give me an overview for the dominant energy. So again, for those of you that are new, we lead with where your spirit guides would try to direct you and what you should be most interested in of all of the people, right? Let's say you're a hot commodity. It's like more than one. Which one? And we may touch on the other. So, yep. one, like I said, which one, and we may touch on the other. So that's a thing. And I've got persistence here. So pink may be a big deal for you. If that's a thing, you're in the right place, right space. I mean, I did shuffle. I literally shuffled. You saw me put it away, right? And it's back. So mountain pink, more pink, and orange as well. So aspiration and persistence. Somebody that's been dropping hints for quite some time, okay? Whatever long means for you, okay? It's gonna be relative. It's gonna be relative. I got a new beginning, a new journey. The Fool card is brand new energy. It's somebody that's new from scratch that you've never dealt with. It may be someone that you might not even know that much, right? When we talk about going to new places, spaces, right? Like let's say you're not new to something, right? Because I mentioned dropping hints for a while, right? Let's say you were once new when you like, this is someone that would have been interested in you since you first got somewhere. Does that make sense? Or when they first got somewhere. That's what I get. Tell me more about my pile number 2, my pink and orange Frangipani. My pink and orange Frangipani. Queen of Wands. Look at that. Yes, very active, very passionate. Definitely been dropping hints since they first like saw you. Like this wouldn't be someone that was slowly learned to like you over time, or that you grew on, that developed the crush. This is someone that's like, oh no, I see Pal 2. I like Pal 2. Let me start dropping hints now so they know. Okay, like that's what it is. 3 of Swords. Could be fear of rejection, could be actual rejection, but it's like, no, let me drop these hints to Pal 2. Let me see what that is. My pile number 2, pink and orange Frangipani. Yeah, look at that. We got the Queen. We got the Queen of Pentacles and a High Priestess. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. You're either someone that this person sees as their ideal feminine, or this would be someone that you perceive to be your ideal feminine. Like I mentioned the polarity. Some of you, you're like, this is someone you'd be very shocked, because you see this person as like your ideal partner regardless of gender. But like, even if that's the case and you identify as feminine, like this is someone that sees you kind of as their ideal feminine. I got very passionate, very creative feminine on the table. I got someone that's very grounded, very stable. Like even if Queen of Pentacles says elegant earth star, it sounds so fancy, right? It sounds so aspirational. And the High Priestess has an air of mystery, right? It's ruled by the sign of Pisces, so it's that dreamy fantasy approach. It's like when you see someone with rose-colored glasses, like when you don't know people and you don't see any of their flaws because you think they're so great because you don't know them. That's kind of how this person may be seeing you a little bit. And that's kind of the identity they've placed on you. So let me see. I've got the 3 of Wands, which does talk about planting seeds for longevity. Like it talks about planting seeds, like eventually it's gonna make sense. Eventually Pal 2 is gonna bite the bait, whatever that thing is. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. Tell me more about my pink and orange Frangipani. Like I'm saying it in all kinds of different ways. Someone here has a name that's difficult to pronounce. Check you out. Lovely like a flower, like this one, but it's not easy to pronounce. That seems to be something here. Okay, tell me about this pile number 2, my pink and orange Frangipani. Give me, could be you, could be that person. Okay, pink and orange Frangipani. Give me more on this person that's secretly admiring you and their next move. Tell me. Oh, I told you, dropping seeds for quite some time. Yeah, once I acknowledged that, that's when your card jumped out. Been planting seeds for quite some time. Feels like someone that possibly knew you before you knew them. And I don't like, which makes sense if you've been placed somewhere, like unless you're the type that moves around a lot, if you've been somewhere for at least a few years, or at least a couple of years, you have a routine, it's someone that would have encountered you at some point, right? So we got New Moon and Taurus. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. one of the signs that is ruled by Venus, right? Goddess of love and beauty, that planet that rules those things. It feels like someone on the table, whether you or this person, is like ideal divine feminine-esque energy. Okay, like feels very aspirational, feels like people are persistent in wanting your attention just in general, or theirs, and it's a thing. Okay, the prosperity lies ahead is Three of Wands energy of like eventually pile 2 is gonna bite the bait. So let me see what's going on here. Nothing is yet set in stone with mutable moon. Yeah, I mean, it is someone that just feels like they it's someone that's very confident, right? With this persistent, they're very confident in that, like, eventually they feel like they're gonna go for it or have a chance to be with you, whatever that means, because it's like prosperity lies ahead, nothing is yet set in stone. Like, maybe they're not biting the bait yet, but they will eventually. Like, that seems to be this person's perspective. So I'm gonna pull from this deck. I have a bunch of decks we'll pull from. Color number 2, a pink and orange Frangipani. Who is secretly admiring orange Frangipani? Tell me about this person. Security. Here we go. What is yours will always be yours. This love is secured by the divine. There you go. Stable. This person doesn't like, this person's like, I'm gonna have my shot at pile 2. I don't know who this is, what this, like, I'm not getting actual environments or circumstances, but something about this person, they are very confident. They're like this is the type of person. I'll give you an example, and I'm not gonna make it weird and woo, but like, let's say this person's like into manifestation. A lot of you are. They have an ideal like vision for the type of partner they want. They're not getting extra creepy with it. They don't have like a real person on the list. They just, these are the qualities that I want. This is my type. This is what I want, right? And they do that. Something about you, they see you as exactly that, or as close to it as possible. And they're like, no, I'm going for the Frangipani. Like, that's me. It's going to happen. I'm planting seeds. It's a long game. All right? Because security talks about stability, right? Talks about someone that's like, no, it's going to happen eventually. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but, you know, maybe next week. I'm not sure why the timeline is a thing, but it is a thing, okay? So at the bottom, I've got Enchanted Love from the same movie. You know, the movie here, she is very much a temptress in the worst way, right? Taking out the shadow, right? Because even if there is a shadow, like, this person seems like I'm gonna read, since my channel is dominantly feminine, I'm gonna read it as though this feminine on the table is you, right? So if that's not you, then just flip it, okay? This person is seeing you as this feminine that's kind of a temptress, kind of dangerous. I mean, I got the High Priestess, that air of mystery, right? It feels very tempting, very much temptress, sultry, seductress vibe, right? Like, could be quote unquote that dangerous energy, right? That's what it feels like. So that's kind of like that enchanted approach that this person seems to be taking with you. But I mean, it does say a sacred bond that's divinely guided and harmonious. I mean, this person seems to be taking it's a matter of time approach with you. So I don't know who this is, but the confidence level, you have to know who this is. Like, there's like, you at the end of this reading, or maybe go to other readings, the confidence is way too high for this to be some random, okay? It's not a completely random person. Let me pull from this one. And you know what? You got a lot of time. I'm going to grab Melanin Pop. And I think I have enough time to grab that other one. If I do, I will, because I was eyeing that other astrology deck. So tell me. Phoenix. New phase and rekindle, renew and growth, change mind, rise from ashes. Some of you, I mean, I'm not going to lie. If I'm describing an ex, I could see it. I could see it, okay? But that's not the dominant energy, but that Phoenix is here. Some of you, this person's just morphing and transforming themselves in general. Like, something about them, they don't feel like you're interested in a version of them they either are or were when you met or whatever. So like, they're like, no, I'm gonna, like a Phoenix, I'm gonna elevate myself. And then that Frangipani has no choice but to be interested in me. Like, I'm going for it, okay? Like, it feels like someone that's interested in planting seeds. And if they're rejected, they're like, no, it's fine. I'll just keep planting seeds. Eventually, they'll change their mind It's hilarious. It's not chaotic. It doesn't feel aggressively chaotic. It just feels like, no, I'm just gonna see, like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like someone that is developing themselves, if that makes sense, in a way, not necessarily just for your attention, but like they're like, no, 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 I'm working on, like, I don't know, like, let's say career, like, I'm working on this promotion. It makes sense that Pal 2 would want somebody at my level. Like, when this promotion hits, I'm going for the Frangipani because that makes sense. Like, the Frangipani makes sense at that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like, again, ideal aspiration. So, and look, I even got love here, unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness. Yeah, like, it's someone that's in the most literal sense smitten. All right, tell me more about my pile number 2, Frangipani. Who is this person? What details can you give us about this person for the Frangipani? Passion. Passion, passion, passion. You know, I was going to say it just because they both came from the deck. They like me to catch the symbols on the table, and I'm not always good at catching them when I'm channeling. We've got Phoenix, we've got passion, and we got persistence and prosperity. Letter P could be relevant here, okay? But insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. This is just someone that wants to know that you're interested. Like, that's it. Like, I feel like if this person feels like you're interested, there's no what's the next move. It's a very clear move, okay? Let me take the bottom since I have that space. The butterfly, evolving, growth, next phase, inner child, healing inner child, releasing the past. Something about this person. And this isn't someone that's been consistently seeing you, right? Like, it, like, you know how you have a routine. If this isn't someone that you see every day, every other day, something about when they encounter you, like, whatever those gaps are, after each of those gaps, they see you, they feel like they've elevated in some way, or that you've elevated in some way, and it could be both. So the phoenix and the butterfly tells me that every time, like, they run into you, right? Let's say I like the school example, campus, right? Like, they saw you last semester every day because you were in class. This semester, you're not in the same class anymore, right? You're doing whatever, different majors, whatever. When they run across you on campus, first time after that semester, it's like, oh, look at them. They look so much better. Like, I can tell they've been taking care of themselves, and I hope they see I've been doing the same. You see what I'm saying? I know that's a very childlike explanation, but just roll with it because we're just describing, okay? But that's what it feels like. Someone that's like, every time I see Pal 2, they've elevated, or I've elevated, and I like them more and more. All right, tell me more about my Frangipani. Who is secretly admiring my Frangipani? Give me more here. Okay, that's a lot. Why not? We're fine with it. This slipped from under. We'll take that hermit, introspection, meditation, relaxation. You know, if you're the type that doesn't go out much, that's why this person doesn't see you as often. They may actually be the type that doesn't go out as much either. That's why it feels like those gaps. I keep hearing gaps. Like, okay, you see this person maybe consistently for like a week, and then you don't see them anymore for like another week or another 2 weeks or maybe even a month. It's like last semester you saw them, this semester you didn't, right? You went to this conference in this city, and then you ran into them in another city. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. Or you go to the gym, and then you switch up your routine. You don't go to the gym as often anymore, or you're going to a different one. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, somebody not getting out enough for this person to see consistently. And I do have Oshun here, which sensuality, self-love, beauty, water, fertility. We talked about Venus-like energy. I mentioned all of the divine feminine energy. Oshun is 100% aligned with that. We're not talking about religion. We're just talking about symbolism on the table. Oshun 100% encompasses that aspirational feminine that would be attracting that type of attention. All right. And I've got you are my world, balance, care, respect, reciprocate, grounded, and worth, locked and loaded. Like, this person is locked in with you. Like, they're only interested in you. Okay. Feels very invested for a crush. But we have assertive, right? Persistence is there, composed, and strength. You know, that elegant earth star feels like Ice Queen, a little bit energy. Someone that's very composed, put together, doesn't react a lot. Like, this stance, I say stance, it's not like she's sitting. Like, the poses here feel like positioning. Like, you may sit a certain way. Even like the Hermit card is a little bit uptight, it's a little bit put together, like someone that would be considered to be like really professional, or someone that would be considered to just have really good posture. Because like Hermit is in the house, your own house, and she's sitting on a bed, but like why she's sitting on a bed like that, that's not composed. I mean, that's not relaxed at all, right? The card says relaxation, but she's sitting upright like she's doing something, like she's working, right? That's what I'm trying to describe. Okay, so let me get the bottom. Third eye, intuition, chakra, blue, telepathy, perception. This person is very confident that they're going to get your attention, or that they have your attention on some level, and they're just looking for the goal, if that makes sense, or waiting to see you, waiting to run into you. If they don't leave the house, you don't leave the house with the Hermit. That's a thing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, this deck wanted to talk. There's something about intuition and being like, you know who this is, and this person knows that you have some level of interest in them, even if like you're like really ice queen king like, and like you're the type that plays, I say play hard to get, but like if you're just not easy to get to know, if you're like, yeah, they're cute, but like I'm not that interested in getting to know anyone, or whatever it is, if you're just hard to break the ice with, this person seems to sense that they're either melting whatever ice you have around you, or that they can just tell that you're interested. Okay, but they're looking for the clear go, because something about you, even if you reject this person, it's not going to deter them, because something about your energy, they can already tell you're interested. Like they feel like they know you're interested in them, and so the no, they're going to be like, nah, they're just icy like that. Or maybe they're that like having a bad day, or maybe they're like, I don't know. Some, you know, I've been getting this really grouchy energy on the channel. Do not be like that outside, y'all. Don't be grouchy with people that you're interested in. But I don't know. It just feels like if you're grouchy, or like if you're rude, please stop. Y'all don't be rude to people y'all are interested in. But like, it feels like this person just wouldn't, if like, even if you're polite, let's say you're not rude, if you're like, listen, school is hectic, work is hectic, I genuinely can't date right now, this person's gonna really take that literally. They're not gonna be, they're gonna be like, I understand that. That's why I'm gonna take it slow with Pal too, because they kind of like that you're not as easy. They like the aspirational energy of like, you're not easy to get a hold of, if that makes sense. That seems to be intriguing. So let me see. Tell me more. Why does this deck want to talk? We got house 12. Yeah, there you go. Some of you may have air placement in the 12th house, or this person does. Just excuse me, I'm trying to put this down. We'll just let it lean. It's fine. Spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. If any of you are woo-woo in energy, or even if it's just your aura, like Pisces rule that energies. Pisces tend to have that, like think Rihanna, right? That air of like that look, that glow, right? It's not even a physical look, it's just an energy. If you have that, and it's not about you having Pisces placements, it's about you having this weird magnetic, possibly woo-woo aura, right? Some of you may be woo-woo in nature, you may be like psychic, you may be into astrology, you may have a certain religion, right? Where that aura just kind of hits people when you step out, because it just seems to be a thing. And we do have this air I mentioned in the 12th house, would be Gemini, would be Libra, would be Aquarius. So that's all of my, ironically enough, air in the 12th house placement is all of my water sign risings. So that is someone with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces rising. So some of you may have that. Some of you, I'm describing a feminine that has a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces rising. And I just got real specific. But like I said, if that's you, that's what's attracting this person. I've given you some other details because I mentioned having a heavily feminine audience. This placement is critical in who it is, because I was not using that deck today. I had it over here on the stack that's not being touched. Okay. Something about fall, actually fall season, specifically around Halloween, could be a thing, because I'm realizing that I was shuffling the table and it was on that stack of decks. So fall season, closer to Halloween, critical time period. But someone, whether that's you or this person, with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, 12th house, could be relevant placements in any other sense as well, but specifically in the 12th house placements, meaning Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, rising. All right. We got Sword and Rose here. Clarity, truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. If you came from any road, ooh, they telling all the business, okay? If you're coming from red roses in this series, confirmation you're in your right place, right space. Some of you being told to go there as well. But everything I just said pertaining to this deck that has not been in use today, you listen to that. Rewind it if you need to, because clarity and truth, I'm telling you something with the third eye. Okay, especially since it seems like you already know. So tell me more about, give me my advice for closing you out for my pile number 2, my pink and orange Frangipani. What advice do we have for my pile number 2 regarding this person, please? Oh, okay, slipped right out. Got the number 4. Interrogate the fear and invite curiosity. Don't be scared of this person. Look at you. I caught you. Your spirit guides caught you. This deck caught you. Interrogate the fear and invite curiosity. Don't be scared of this person, especially if we're talking about, if I'm describing someone that's like really like that, or if I'm describing you and this person sees you as that. Because just because I said this is a dominantly feminine channel and I felt like I was describing a feminine, I might be describing a masculine that's matching that energy, because I do have aspiration, which could be you perceiving this person that way. Got the little spider web, like interrogate the fear and invite curiosity. Just be a little more like show interest, and also get to know this person, like, and ask yourself why you're scared of them, because it feels like some of you may be scared of this person. That's why I had to describe them in this way. Okay, so I have here, how are you contributing to the party? Yeah, I got that standoffish energy. Don't be standoffish, like, you know what I mean? Like, participate. It's okay to talk to this person, engage with this person, especially if they interact with you, right? Because again, interrogate the fear and invite curiosity. And how are you contributing to the party? How are you being perceived? How are you interacting with this person and engaging with them? All right, so that is all I have for you today, my pile number 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the crew. We have some exclusive messages on that Onyx Key tier. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3, my white Jasmine. Let's see who has a secret crush on you and their potential next move. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. I am really excited about this pile. So listen, you showed up because the last version of this, I had to make a note to put you in the reading because some of you came through looking for Jasmine. And I think I remember saying, I didn't know if it was because of the name, like some of you may be named Jasmine or just named for a flower specifically. So you were looking for a flower that would resonate with being a name, like a more common flower name. Here you are, here you go. And there was also a question of where I was going to place you, since I knew that I was going to put you on the thumbnail. But I put you in pile 3 specifically because also part of that original message was it, and I wrote it down. If you were looking for Jasmine at that point, you were here simply too soon, you were asking about something a little too early, and you needed to go to that lavender tea pile, quote unquote latte, from that what do people say about you or something like that reading. But it's a lavender tea. If you search lavender tea on my pile, on my channel, you'll find it. So there's a pile there if you're new and you missed that. There's a lavender pile on the channel for you. It's lavender tea, lavender quote unquote latte. And now here you are, here you go. And I got the confirmation that you're supposed to be pile 3 after putting you in the same position of that lavender tea here when I reset for you. So I've got Serenity. Look at that, lavender. So go back. I normally save nowadays redirections for the channel members. But if you see this part, just go back to the lavender tea. Okay, got an air of serenity because there's a message. And then I have the Empress, which is the 3rd major arcana card. So yes, I was supposed to put you in pile 3. Great job, me. So let me slide this over and I'm gonna get into your reading. Tell me who is secretly admiring. I don't know why I don't want to use that style of language for my pile number 3, my Jasmine. Tell me who had the secret crush on my Jasmine pile. What is their next move? Okay. My Jasmines. And shout me out in the comments if that resonated at the beginning, because it was very specific, and I don't know that I've gotten that before in one of these readings. So tell me, at pile number 3, you guys a secret crush on them, and I'll talk about this in a second. But this to clarify, I'll take 2. But just to clarify for those of you that are also new, I do look to see who's secretly admiring you, but I lead with what's going to benefit you. I lead with where your spirit guides want your interest, like want your attention, versus just some random or someone that may not be a best fit for you, right? We try to lead you in the right direction. But others, like if there's multiple, we do sprinkle those in where they matter, where your attention should be called to it, or if you're just interested. But there will be a dominant one where your spirit guides want your attention, okay? And we do have a certain wisdom here. Purple iris. You know, I wanted to say something about purple because I kept getting purple cards when I was cleansing your deck, so that could be relevant, but something about an energy of wisdom. So this could be someone that you consider to be very wise. This could be someone that considers you to be very wise, but something about purple, and it could be that lavender energy just overall. Sorry, y'all, it's a cloudy day. It's going to rain, apparently. Didn't expect that. We've got courage. Yeah, purple shot copper. Yeah, look at that. I got my confirmation. So lavender energy, purple energy is a thing here. Shout out me. It's also Mardi Gras season. Okay, but those are colors that will be of relevance for you. I also have piles on the channel with those colors. We got abundance and the chrysanthemum. There's also one of those on the channel. And there we go. So we got abundance, wisdom, courage. So someone, it's someone with a lot of knowledge and a lot of knowledge on how to apply stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how there's people that are just really smart, but like there's people that are really smart and they know how to like use that like to their advantage. This is feeling like that kind of person. Like this is someone that like, okay, they learn stuff and they know how to apply it so that it benefits them or whatever situation that needs to be changed, adjusted, elevated, whatever, right? That's who I'm describing. Like, because it feels like someone that is abundant or at least knows how to very actively create abundance. All right, and is very brave, and I kept hearing testing theories and getting that done, or just knows how to get that done, right? Because courage feels like active energy of this is what I'm going to do and it's going to work out. Tell me more about my white Jasmine. My pile number 3, who's has a secret crush on my white Jasmine. Okay, I got a 9 of Wands in reverse and I got 2 cards here. Okay, what I like about the 9 of Wands, it is active, like it's courageous energy. So what happens here is this is a person that is likely stepping out of some sort of a pause, like, right? Like this is someone that may have had a pause for insight, reflection, gaining wisdom. But in that reversal, it's like, okay, break over, time done, whatever. Like it's time to move, it's time to go, it's time to get back out there, it's time to apply all of the lessons, all of the knowledge I've acquired to do whatever the thing is. So I don't know what's going to be, I'm reading it all weird and vague like that because it's going to be different for all of you. I'm describing someone that is doing that, or someone that you've encountered while you were doing that. Like that's a relevant situation. Okay, I have a Queen of Pentacles here and I have the Empress right back. So this is Taurus energy, right? Earth sign is a Queen of Pentacles and Empress, so it's someone that you would associate with that energy. Whether or not they have those placements could be Taurus placements, but it could also just be someone that's you consider to be abundant, stable, look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everything about their energy and the way they carry themselves is one of abundance, right? That's what we've got here. At the bottom, I've got the 9 of Swords. So yeah, I got space. Look at that. Perfect. So could be someone that's stepping out of a period of anxiety and stress, right? Like someone that may have been on hard times or just had a period where they really just like, I gotta pause, I gotta pull within, I'm overwhelmed, I gotta figure this out. That's what I'm getting. Like that's the story that's on my table. Or someone's admiring you while you're doing that, stepping out of that. Like it just, there's a lot of you here. So just find yourself in the story. Let me keep pulling so we can further develop the dominant energy from my white and Jasmine pile. Tell me about who's secretly admiring, because I keep wanting to say secretly admiring. So it's not even a secret crush so much as this is someone that may be actively watching you. Okay, like I feels like a pile of someone that's actively watching you. So tell me, yeah. New moon in Leo. Nothing is yet set in stone. Confidence is your key to success. This is someone with the utmost confidence. Like a theme, like a key word for this person is someone that is confident. They look good. They know a lot of stuff. And they're confident because one, they've seen results in whatever they do the way they do it, but they also like just are very confident in everything that they do, just in general, even if it's not working, because they have an abundant mindset. Feels like someone that has a very abundant mindset. Okay, so new moon in Leo. It feels like someone that's on a journey to development, like someone that's like creating abundance around them even beyond what they've already achieved. So something about being in transition. I mentioned that Nine of Wands, which is a pause to reflect on what you've already done before proceeding. They're at the proceeding stage. Like they're at the go, move. And that's why we have this confidence, and that's why we have this motion of things not being quite stable yet. So it could be someone that's working on some type of project or something like that, that is still in the building stage. Does that make sense? That's what I got. So tell me more about. All right, we'll take it, because what is that? I got family, friends. Okay, so mischances and family and friends may be a thing. Let me take this maturing energy before we pull another one. Communication. Okay, a conversation is on the horizon. Someone's planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. So it's somebody that's coming around, like someone that may be like trying to engage you. We got courage, communication, confidence. Let us see, could be relevant. I mean, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on this table so early on in the reading. Tell me more about my pile number 3, my white Jasmine. Who's secretly admiring Miss Jasmine. I'll take all of that because why not? Why not? We got ecstasy. Your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. The feeling of pleasure is electrifying. Someone that like you really like. I mean, I can see why this would be someone that's actively watching you, because it feels like someone that's like can't help it, right? We got attraction. Yeah, exactly. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. Okay. And then we got sweet song. Soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. You know, I got a reading on memberships. If you pick that pile, good for you. Yep, because I feel so many readings recently. That reading will be up when you see this video. So it is the, what is it called? I don't want to have to dwell and think about it. It's one of the new membership readings. I think it was like something strawberry. Okay, so just find it, or maybe it's not for you to find. Like if you chose that pile and this one and you're in memberships, then you're in your right place, right space. Okay, something about telepathic aid and music. Okay, but falling in love, the feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. It is safe for you to be in love. It's someone that observes you, listens to you, watches you in whatever capacity. You know, it's a lot of things on social media nowadays. And this person, let me just get you in. Let me make sure I got you in frame. See, there we go. The more they observe you over time, the more they admire you. All right, the more they see, the more they like. Tell me more about my pile number 3, my white Jasmine. Who's secretly admiring my pile number 3? somebody that's just very, very taken with you, and that is very interested in proceeding. So I don't know. I mean, I guess the next move would be to flirt. I don't know what the holdup would be. I mentioned the observing, so maybe distance, like observing with, like that's what I get, like possible distance for some of you. But I've got unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return, feel you out, flirt, see if you're interested, if they don't know for sure. Tell me more about, some of you, person might like literally blow you a kiss. Let's see here. Got teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting a date. Okay, so I'm be honest with you, pal. 3, 2, look at me. I don't even know where I'm at because the energy kept going fast, so fast that it threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. So blowing kiss, teddy bear. Feels like somebody that's going to be very openly forward with you, like very flirtatious, might blow you a kiss, like teddy bears, like even going in like for like a hug, like a bear hug, like I reference teddy bears that could be relevant in some way, maybe someone that has given you a teddy bear, that keeps a teddy bear, something like that. But it feels like to be very sweet and affectionate with you, okay? So let me get one more in the bottom. Number 3, there we go. And that's a reversal. Look at you. We got competition and enemy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. You know, the look over your shoulder feels like invasion of personal space. Like it feels like someone that's going to be so forward, like they may actually like hover over your shoulder. So like I'm getting like, let's say it's an environment where you're at a desk, like looking over your shoulder at the screen, or looking over your shoulder at your phone, or just like something about like looking over your shoulder is a thing. Okay. And we do have the competition enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. Why is this reversal here? I feel like it's going to clarify that. We got not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, infiltration. Okay, there we go. In reverse, not enough in reverse. Confidence is your key to success. Something about this person's confidence, like either they're going to test the waters with you and whatever response they get is going to boost their confidence. Something they see or hear, we got communication, is going to boost their confidence, because this is someone that's like, because not enough in reverse, and the snake is like, oh no, I'm in there. Like I'm in for, like if there's competition, right? We're talking about single people and multiple people being interested. Like if there's more than one person interested in you, this is something this person sees, or whatever response you give them makes them feel very confident in being extra forward with you. Okay. And then I also see an instance of, if this person is very desirable, like they have a lot of people that are interested in them as well, something they do or something that they do to express their interest in you, right, gives you the confidence that this person is like only interested in you. If that makes sense, because this feels like very personal, right? Like this feels like someone that's like this feels like a combination of energy where you're like, oh no, these two definitely are like, something's going on. Like if someone engages with you in the way that these cards imply. Okay. And it came out kind of like as the next move. Okay. So let me pull more. Use my pop. Then we'll get your advice from my Jasmine. Who's secretly admiring my Jasmine pile? What is their next move? Tell us more about this person admiring my Jasmine pile, please. Oh, okay, got 1, 2, we got 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I will take the bottom momentarily. All right. What's all of this? Look who's back. She was in a different pile. We got Oshun here. Sensuality, self-love, beauty, water, and fertility. Very, very attracted to you. Something about your response to this person, or this like, because if it's your response to this person, because whoever was lacking in confidence, and it could be mutual, right? But I get a wave of some of you, this person's was lacking in confidence, is lacking in confidence, and something you do or your response to them makes them feel like so good and so confident, like ready to go. And or maybe you're like, no, this person flirts with everybody, or this person's not that serious about me, and then something they do, or like the way you engage with them and they respond, or like it just makes you more confident, like, no, this person's interested in me specifically. Like, I don't know what that is, because we have a wild card. So it does seem to be something that takes someone aback, right? I've got abstract, unpredictable, art, multifaceted, and museums. Feels like being caught off guard. We got hot sauce, attractive, feisty, on a roll, temperature, climate, debates. Okay. And feels like being unexpectedly really attracted to somebody, like, or being caught off guard as someone this attractive is attracted to you, if that makes sense. I do have a I do everything, unequal give and take, lazy, mooching, disrespect, blame game. Especially if you or this person is used to overextending when it comes to being interested in people and relationships, because it's an overextending energy. And then I have gossip, eavesdropping, storytelling, tea. Very specific message for somebody. I'm just gonna throw it out there because I do have a little bit more time. Okay, some of you, if you know you're connected to somebody, like whoever you're connected to or we're dealing with, like this person like people are gossiping about you. It is what it is. This person seems to have gotten wind that like whatever connection, like you do everything, like that you've overextended, and that has them confident and optimistic, because blowing kiss and teddy bear is somebody that's like, oh, I'm gonna swoop in. I know it's so scandalous. I haven't gotten to say that word in a while, but it feels like somebody that's like, oh, this person's not treating pal one right, like let me swoop in, like I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is for some of you. That very specific instance hit the table. And then there's others of you that's like this person's like actively asking about you, and like they're getting information that's making them feel so confident. And something about whatever they're learning or they're asking or like observing whatever they're doing, they're feeling really confident, because this I do everything in the lightest sense is someone kind of learning how to engage you. Like I know what POW 3 likes, so I know exactly like once I start talking to POW 3, or now that I'm talking to POW 3, I know exactly what type of dates they would want to go on. Like I know exactly how to go for it. Like that's what I got here. Okay, so at the bottom I got one night stand, fascinating connection, sex, positivity, and pleasure. Something about gossip regarding one night stands, and that could be a reputation based thing. I do get that. Let me see. Because this combination feels like a perception that someone may have based off of gossip, and that seems to be a theme. So I feel like some of you, I'm getting backstory to why the energy may have been, why the shock is there, why like somebody's shocked that somebody's interested, somebody's shocked that somebody's serious, someone's shocked that someone's engaging with them on a certain level, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. That's what I'm seeing. So do I need any more? No, I think I'm gonna, let me just see one more. Let me split the deck and see. Yeah, there's someone here that's a little bit surprised that, okay, to be taken seriously. I got Parrot, very associated with the ocean. Go to those readings. They are live and free. At least most of them are. So this Parrot, something about this energy on the table. Someone's very surprised that someone takes them seriously in this sense. So let me get your advice and close you out. And I'm not cutting your reading short. This is the average time today. Most of these readings are about this long. I'm going to give you advice, but if you need more readings, remember I did send you to some readings that are in fact free. So I sent you to the lavender tea or latte, the most recent one, where I actually talked about, I mean, technically you can pick a power from the most recent version of this reading since you showed up at the intro. And then there's a parrot in the bird readings that you can explore. Okay, pay attention to your dreams is here. I have dream readings. There's so many readings on the channel that you can use. Actually, tea is here. You know, that's not, look at me, purple iris. It's not, but I did, the purple made me think. Okay, so go to the lavender tea reading. And every moment towards your truth is an interval towards your ascension. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. Every moment towards your truth is an interval towards your ascension. Ooh, they got you. See, this is a reading your spirit guides are literally whispering in your ear. The reading earlier where I was talking about whatever it was, the channeling of music, sweet song, haha, that's it. Okay, so go if you're a member. If you're not, that's fine. There are tons of other free readings that I've already sent you to, but if you are a channel member, there is members only dream readings, but the reading I'm talking about is the one, what truth would elevate you. It's called What Truth Will Elevate You, and there's a pile where that energy was a thing. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. My pile number 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the crew. We do have some exclusive messages in that Onyx Key tier. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4, my pink orchids. Let's see who has a secret crush on you and their potential next move. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. So this is a pile already. I know. I don't know why. I know why I sound like that. So if you're healing from some sort of a karmic relationship, you're in your right place, right space, sit tight. If you're like, that does not apply to me, that's not been critical in my journey, that's never happened to me, whatever the thing is, just sit tight, because we're going to figure out why that's relevant to the person you're selecting the pile regarding. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom here. We got the 10 of Cups, portobello mushrooms. Okay, and then here I got the sunflower. Okay, so those could be relevant, and I do have sunflower piles on the channel. I have readings that are sunflower themed. So let me get you your overview so we can see what's going on with my pink orchids. Tell me who has a secret crush on my pink orchids and their potential next move. Okay, elegance. We've got the lily of elegance. If I'm not mistaken, I could be completely lying, so I feel like I put a lily in this, possibly in the last one. So check. If not, whichever one would most remind you of a lily, that's your pile. Because I don't know why I'm thinking I put a lily, and I don't know. It could be a lie. Okay, so lilies are relevant, or maybe that's the thing, right? It feels so familiar. Like it feels like something that's familiar that I don't remember if it's real or not. So something about this person and you, whichever perspective, like someone on the table, you or them, it's like, I don't know, like what's really real about it, if that makes sense. So we got elegance and we've got beginnings. Hey, you know what? So at the bottom of your deck, at first you had the sunflower, right? I also saw, what was that yellow card? There's another yellow card that came out in pile 1, and I saw it. And I'm like, maybe they're going to pile 1, but I'm not going to tell them that. Why at the bottom of your deck is literally pile 1. Literally pile 1. So violet, copper, daffodil. So if you're going to pile 1, go. Like, it happens often on the channel, but if you're going to pile 1, go, because it's a daffodil for that pile. Okay, so I've got daffodil, I've got lily, we got beginnings and elegant. So it could be someone that's stepping in a period of life that is very elegant. It could be someone that's learning elegance, like something about beginnings and elegance. Your first impression of this person could be that they are very elegant, and it could be flipped, as in that was their first impression of you. Okay. All right. Tell me, what's all of this then? What is all of that? Just not even allowing me to get a good shuffle. Just flipped right over to. We got a Wheel of Fortune. We got a 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And it came out like that. So, okay. So there's someone on my table that had a wave of possibly like bad luck, like a loss of fortune in some sense, right? Five of Pentacles could be a card of like being out in the cold. It's a card that symbolizes like homelessness. It symbolizes poverty, things like that. And Wheel of Fortune, following it feels like someone that's hit a wave of like, feels like lottery win, feels like jackpot, right? Because we got a beginnings of elegance. This is someone that's hit a windfall, possibly of some type of money. And I'm not gonna make it seem like all of you in this pile are people that like this person is like rich. That's not realistic, right? This is a very grounded, realistic channel. But something about this person, there is a person that went from one stage or one social class to another in a very quick manner. Okay, and it feels recent because we've got beginnings of elegance. We got a Five of Pentacles turning into the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know who that is, but that's somebody that's on the table that's admiring you, right? And that could be anyone landing a dream job. That could be someone stepping out of college, because that's arguably a period of poverty, that's finally got a real job after education and being in debt. Like something about it feels like from like very low income possibly to, ooh, I made it, right? With this Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to put it like that because that's the order that it came in. I like to see it in that order, especially following this, because same vibe, literally same vibe. Go to the daffodil pile, because I don't even know why. You know what? Some of you, your birthday's this month in March. I'm not in March yet, but you're in March, because that is the reason you're on a thumbnail is that is the birth flower of March. So one of you, this person could be, their birthday is in March, and the daffodil might be their flower, like their birth flower. Ooh, I'm spilling all the business. Let me pull more. Somebody here has a birth flower of March. Okay, thank you. I got the Emperor. And you know what? That's Aries season. Look at you. Somebody's on the table. Let me see. Yeah, somebody's on top. This is somebody that's like king, queen of the castle right now. Like this is somebody that's up, 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 up. And it's a very new sense of being up. Like it's not long-term up. Like it's not somebody that's been established, that's been doing really well. This is somebody that is stepping into an emperor, empress, if that word throws you off, experience. Like beginnings of elegance. Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. You're on top. You're in charge. You're in control. So I don't know if that's you or them, but that's on my table. So let me see what's at the bottom. I really like this energy that I'm reading. At the Page of Swords, that is a message. That's news. That's contracts. That's offers. Like that's being a topic of conversation. Like that's what I have on my table, okay? So let me pull this here. Someone that's very much so in a new era of like a lot. And I don't know what that healing from karmic relationship has to do with it, but that was a topic. So I mean, maybe this Five of Pentacles was that era, right? Like that was an era, and maybe like that connection was part of that era that this person has stepped out of. And like I say, has stepped out of, I mean actively doing so now. It's brand new. Like this success, this newfound stuff, brand new. Okay, so tell me, that's how number 4, my pink orchids. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. You know, Wheel of Fortune feels like a shocking, like I'm saying, like this is someone that's like got like it feels like miraculous energy. Like shocking blessings. Like this feels like someone with like a windfall of energy, of blessings, of miraculous energy, of opportunities that are like once in a lifetime, like 1 in a million situations. And some of you, that is what this person, it's like some of you, that excessive energy is this person's perspective of you, like once in a lifetime chance, opportunity to be with somebody like that. But like I get somebody's life like that. Like that's what it feels like, someone's actual life. Okay, so let me see. Full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. Believe in the impossible. So it's someone that's got like faith in whatever chance they have with you, or opportunity to be with you, or in meeting you. Like some of you just encountering you in general was just like a chance encounter. Like it was something they just didn't see coming, meeting someone like you. But conclusions are within reach. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon, full moon eclipse. Our full moon eclipse is, and I can't promise you this will be uploaded before it. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is likely going to be uploaded. You know what? Hold on, let me confirm. If I do what I, if this stays in the same order, this reading will actually be up a few days after. Like if I think I'm keeping that same order. So this video will actually be up that Tuesday following that full moon eclipse in Virgo. So some of you're just gonna have to miss this. It is what it is. Think back to this weekend, I guess, because that's a pivotal time. And there's also another eclipse. There's another one. Where is it? I'll tell you when it is. In September. So September 7th, for those of you in 2025, there's a lunar eclipse in Pisces. Yeah. So either the one that's a few days before this video should be uploaded, or the one later in the year, okay? But something about those time periods, and it could also be the placements. Could be someone with Virgo Pisces placements as well. That could be another sign, because I only have a couple of signs on the table now that I'm looking at it. So let me, tell me more about who's secretly admiring my pink orchid. It's actually very light pink. Some of you may be like, that's not pink. It's definitely pink. Some of you mistook it for yellow because it has yellow undertones, I'm realizing. And that's why you're going back to pile 1. Tell me more about my pink orchids. Oh, I've been doing that a lot lately. You know, if you're not sure who this is, I'm being told very obvious. Right in your face. Right in your face. Very obvious, okay? Who's secretly admiring my pile number 4? What is their next move? Tell me about this person admiring pink orchids. Enchanted love, a sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. Just enchanted. Very enchanted by you. So let me get one more. Something about this enchanted love card feels like, I think I mentioned earlier, like something about it just not feeling real. Something about like not sure if it's real. I got missed chances. Have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that, but let me see. Let me see. Life partner, this person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. And I got space over here. Yes, I do. This is someone that sees you as like a rare opportunity to have a life partner. So I don't know if this person is just super picky, or if this person just didn't think they would meet someone like you in terms of compatibility, if they know you well enough to know compatibility, or if it's just the intensity of the aura, like the pull between auras, right? With this enchanted love, it's something about they're just not caught off guard. It actually feels like someone that overreacted when they experienced your energy, and like feels like they missed their chance to pursue you because like the energy was just so intense that they were just taken aback by it, that they didn't even know how to proceed. It feels like getting nervous and freezing up a little bit. That's what I've got, okay? So tell me more about my pink orchids. Who's secretly admiring my pink orchids, please? Definitely someone that would have overreacted the first time, like they met you or wanted to get to know you and didn't know what to say, didn't know what to do, right? Because this is like being so enchanted that you're just like looking off into space. I mean, like, I'm not like laughing at anyone. I'm just, this card, every time I get this card, I always clarify it because the energy is so flowy with it, right? It's not a real energy. So I always clarify. But it is someone that wants to take you on a date for sure. But like there's this missed chance of like I overreacted when I saw pile 4, and now I don't know what to do. I got 3 in the bottom. Got death. The relationship is over. No second chances, grow and transform. What's that? Is that, oh, this is some of you, this is a person that's like, oh, it's over with, like it's so, it is what it is, I'm just gonna have to admire power forward from afar. Others of you, it's someone that missed their chance with you. Okay, so this is, I've gotten this before, and I hope y'all get over it, because I want to see you guys win for real. Whether it's you, this person, I still hope all of you just get over it, because someone here is so enchanted and not really fully present in the way that they're maneuvering the world and just life and their experiences, if that makes sense. Like, could be you, could be this person, right? And it could be that healing from a karmic relationship that's been hitting my table, like just like not really available enough to even notice that someone's interested in you romantically. Like, you might not even realize this person was interested in you romantically, and maybe like you were just so flowy that you're missing chances, and that's your spirit team like saying, hey, this person's interested in you, and you just keep, like, you're not fully present enough to realize it because you're getting over whatever you're getting over, or are jaded by whatever happened, if that's you. And then there's this other polarity of it where this person still is interested in you, but they were still wrapped up in whatever happened with them, that they just feel like they took too long to either get over what they were dealing with or whatever, like they missed their chance because they just weren't fully present. Does that make sense? And that's why we have this, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform. What's that? Is that some of you, the opportunity may be missed, and this is someone admiring from you from afar due to that. Like, I don't know what would happen that would make it so permanent, because this is crushes, like you don't know each other. So like whatever opportunity just isn't available anymore. Maybe, y'all live lives, so maybe you're with someone else, or maybe this person's with someone else. It could be a variety of things, but some of you, there's just an air of, oh, it's over. Okay. And then some of you, the mischance and the ending, like some of you, this person felt like they missed their chance at one point, but now whatever caused that is like it's over, like something is over now, if that makes sense. Like, oh, the first time I missed my chance, but something's over now, I'm locked in again, if that makes sense. It's like enchanted, like this person kind of feels a new wave of energy of being inspired to pursue you, if that makes sense. Now that something's over, because I got self-indulgence, it says self-love, self-worth and value. Sorry y'all, it's cloudy day, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, which, yeah, time to heal, shadow work is a thing on the pile. And then I've got paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So somebody getting over something, whether you or this person, seems to be opening up an opportunity for mutual interest. Okay, feels like an open opportunity of mutual interest. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, we got the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. Lots of healing on the table, and I love that we got a lighthearted and adapting energy. You're gonna find out who this is, or this person's gonna find out that like something ended and that you're over something. Like somebody's gonna find out something that leads to the revelation of this stuff. All right, in the best way. So let me pull from this deck, and then I'll get your advice. Tell me my final messages for my pink orchid, please. A pile number 4. Who has a secret crush on the pile number 4, please? And then the advice. What else can you tell us about who's secretly admiring my pink orchid, please? My light pink orchid. I love that you're the light pink orchid, and we're talking about a much lighter energy surrounding you and or the person, becoming a lot more available despite them admiring you. I like it. Let me see. All right. Hey, I don't know if that's you or if it's them. Somebody is like up. Okay, I mentioned this eclipse energy, which is typically chaotic. I mentioned blue moon rare opportunities, brand new elegance, literally rags to riches. That 5 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, is a rags to riches combination. Okay, and the wild card is that unpredictable energy. Okay, and I do have a parrot And I do have red flags, but that combination feels like blatantly obvious energy to me. What's this? We got a hermit introspection. Yeah, blatantly obvious energy. If you felt like there were red flags regarding somebody being outside, this is someone that's very inside. Like they have hermit tendencies. Maybe that's part of revelation. But if this person's loud, if this person's energetic, if they're happy, if they have a like loud personality, if they light up a room, you may consider that to be a red flag. If you have that healing from karmic relationship trauma, that's that healing from karmic relationship trauma, whether yours or ones you've observed. Because some of you don't realize you're carrying baggage from connections that aren't even yours. Like if you see your friends being chaotic relationships, if you see your parents in chaotic relationships, things like that, you start like projecting that onto other people, and you're like, I know this type, and like you start misinterpreting people because this slipped off as a hermit inside energy and not someone that's like outside in the most chaotic romantic sense. But somebody is really doing well financially, and I need you to lock in, because if this is you on the table, good for you. Come back and let me know, and definitely join membership so we can maintain this, right? That's part of what I'm doing on memberships, is making sure that people that lock in here like that do well. Continue. You may be coming from or going to the Parrot and the Bird Spirit Animal Guide series. But this is a loud, in your face, blatantly obvious energy. Someone that's doing really well, or someone that would make sense for you once you step into a period of really doing well. Because Rags to Riches is on my table 3 times. Okay. So let me see. I got a performer here. Shine, confidence, musician, spotlight, dance, communication. This is someone with a bright aura. Again, someone that you consider to be elegant, but like all of this feels like performer energy. It feels like someone that's very successful, right? Emperor, performer energy. Someone that's like at the height of like their career, height academically, a star in the research industry, like whatever the thing is, they are like up, and it's brand new up. It's not like been doing well, stable. It's, oh, I'm up now. Okay. All right. So let me get your advice and close you out. My pile number 4, my pink orchids, but it's someone that you may not trust. Because I got that, because like that's either you or them. And I say not trust, but like they may observe you, admire you because they don't trust it, or like they have trauma. And they may like it, people that are self-aware know when they're healing from trauma, and to leave a new relationship alone, that's healthy. That's a healthy perspective. So that doesn't alarm me. If that's you and you're misinterpreting someone's energy due to that, then stop and lock in, because this is someone that's doing well, and it seems like someone that matches you as you're doing well. And listen, I said lock in, and your card, it literally says to lock in. It says commit to your vision. If this is you on the table, then like, because it's still someone admiring you in the background, because there is a wave of you. So I'll just quickly say it, because the readings aren't that long today. There's a wave of you that some of you, there's someone that like it just is not realistic with anymore. Like there's a mischance, and I don't know if this rags to riches energy is you and maybe you're somewhere else. Good. Like you, like it is what it is. That's fine. What is for you will always circle its way back. If it's truly for you, and if not, you'll have a new era or whatever, and all of the things, because it feels like there's an energy of you on a table of like up, brand new up, if that's what you've been looking for. And again, I have readings on this channel that can help you identify if that's you as well. All right, but commit to your vision, lock in, do whatever you need to do, prioritize your stuff, right? Because it does seem to be attracting attention in the best way. But again, there's also a person here that seems to be doing well, or maybe they've had a similar come up. That's on my table. So just commit to your vision and pay attention to your dreams, okay? I have dream readings on the channel. You're more than welcome to explore that playlist as well. All right, so that is all I have for you today. My pile number 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the crew We do have a lot of exclusive messages in the Onyx Key tier. Thank you for watching.